Welcome back to Supers Live on the Supers Broadcasting Network, joined with our podium finishers here tonight at the Summit Classic 125 at Madera Speedway. Post-race interviews brought to you by Wags Custom and Cool Awards, making you look cool in victory lane. Congratulations, Dave-O. A fantastic run for you. Able to weave your way through traffic. You set out to lead all the laps, lap the field, and you accomplished it here tonight in your second Summit Classic victory. How sweet does it feel to set victory lane at Madera Speedway again?
It's definitely great to be back in victory lane here after the disappointment last year with the connection loss. But not really the way I wanted to win it with that last big wreck taking out Brad, unfortunately. But yeah, it was a crazy race, a lot of lap traffic, and for the most part, everyone kind of held their line and was predictable. Few close calls out there, but that's expected on such a short track when uh, pace difference and just so many cars on a short track like that. Just always got to be aware. And yeah, just lap traffic, I just couldn't quite get a gap on Brad. Uh, the whole race, I think he was within a second of me. I could get him on the restarts pretty good, but as we'd start to close in on traffic, I'd get a little skittish and cautious and back it down a bit, and he'd be right there on me by the time I navigated around. So definitely couldn't relax until unfortunately he was wrecked out. But even then, I backed it down too much and almost lost it myself, just being off my mark and going too slow.
So, Dave, kind of talk about lap traffic out there and putting yourself in the vortex of danger. How do you decide to when and where to make those passes stick? As you know, Brad was all over the back of the number 11 machine. I mean, how do you make those moves and try and not risk too much while keeping that forward momentum?
Well, it's a matter of placing my car in a good spot where if something should happen, I kind of have an escape route, but most of it was just be patiently aggressive and make the move past as quickly as possible. Make sure I had a lane to go through, and Brad behind me couldn't. If we're side by side or whatever, I had the the primary lane, I guess, to go through and pass lap cars. I know a couple times we tried to split them three wide, going down the middle. Um, just you got to be aggressive with someone behind you because it's really easy to get past, and then you don't know when you're going to get an opportunity like that to pass them with how even we were on speed. Uh, I'm sure I could keep up and catch him, but again, passing is totally different here when we're so closely matched. Definitely need some help with lap cars or a mistake by the driver.
Davo, 28 wins on the season. A fantastic tally. You weren't able to pull down the championship, but certainly had you been able to make the shows that you missed, we know you probably would have been right there. It would have been a great battle right to the end. It's a great season for you here at Supers, and you've got a lot of sponsors on the TMS Wolfpack number 11, Black Beauty. Who do you want to thank from Victory Lane here at Madera?
A shout out to all the super sponsors: First Finish Race Servers, Hairback Studios, Breeze Graphics, License on Top, and obviously my own sponsors: HeatFinder.net and the ModSquad.info. Um, Again, shout out to Brad on the championship. Congrats to him on that. I know he's been looking for a wing championship. And congrats to Zach and Ryan on a good podium run tonight.
That's your winner here at the 18th Annual Summit Classic 125. The Union, Connecticut, Dave O, his second Summit Classic win, winning from the pole, leading all 125 and lapping the field. Just racking up the records here at Supers. And another guy that's had a fantastic night here, picking up second place and the rookie of the race. You wouldn't tell he was a rookie by the way he ran that one tonight. We're talking about Rapid Ryan Clunan out of Oswego, New York. Congratulations, Ryan. You had a great run going. You got kind of a couple of firsthand views out there, some wild action right in front of you. How banged up was your race car as you came down for the checkered flag?
I think I hit just about everything except for the pace car. Uh, it was a rough night. I had a decent car until 30 or 40 laps in. I got collected with some lap traffic and really towed in the left front and lost all my turn in, and then kind of burnt up the rears trying to correct that just by powering over, getting out. But um, had a good race, tried to get out, get as many cars between me and the guys that I needed to keep behind me, like Zach and Greg, and ended up working out in my favor.
When it was all said and done, making your first start, it's hard to believe. After you won this cherry breaker last year, unable to make the race. the Summit Classic. Your thoughts as you leave Madera Speedway behind and take a break from super modified sim racing after making your first one and coming home on the podium.
I think, like a lot of us, it's been a good, long, satisfying season, but I'm looking forward to that little bit of a break.
Congratulations, Ryan. Great job by you out there tonight. In for second place at the Summit Classic in your first try. Simability.com sponsors for Ryan Clunan.
Up next, we got third place finisher Zach Sears. Zach, winning friends, influencing people around the raceway, and I think you're going to owe several guys a couple of frescas after tonight, but still able to put it up on third with a slightly wounded race car. How are you feeling after tonight's main event?
Dizzy, that's for sure. Yeah, I got into a few people. I mean, I'm sure they expect it by now after I raced them for a while. Um, but yeah, I mean, I owe apologies to Greg and Bobby, for sure. But
Now, Zach, we saw the bumping and bang around, and I mean, we saw the same thing with Clunan. He had his fair share of woes and tragedy, but still, you guys be able to bring home a top 3 for everybody involved. Oh, another win. But how tough was car control tonight when it looked like traffic management was also a massive factor, either cutting through the field or having the field cut through you? I know it's kind of exciting from start to finish here tonight.
it's different, especially like Dave said earlier. It's a completely different track when you can catch lap traffic in a matter of 4 laps or so, depending on speed or wherever you are. I mean, I switched wheels pretty much during drivers' meeting. Since last night I didn't have the run that I wanted to start up front with Brad and Dave, but after kind of doing that, and car control was great after that. I mean, lab traffic kind of was an issue, but I'm sure if I got to Ryan, me and him could have had a good battle. And I think once I got by him, I kind of tried to set sail on him and try to get back the lap that I was down to him early. But yeah, I was told to stay patient. I stayed patient, and I still couldn't get my lap back to Ryan.
Well, Zach, a good run out here tonight. Pick up a third. Who do you want to give a shout to? Any friends, family, sponsors that helped you get up here inside the podium room?
I mean, for sure, the super sponsors, First to Finish Race Servers, Hairback Studios, Breeze Graphics, and Icings on Top. Another one is Heat Finder and the Mod Squad. Dave helps me out a lot with every racing game that I play. I mean, iRacing is a big one, but especially MSS. We have a race coming in 2 weeks, and hopefully that some people will come out.
Zach Sears, your third place finisher here tonight. Zach out of Elyria, Ohio, and 3 different states represented here tonight on the podium at the Super Season Finale, the Summit Classic 125. Dave-O out of Connecticut, your winner. Rapid Ryan Clunan out of New York in for second, and Sears, as we said, out of Ohio in for third. Great runs by a lot of different drivers out there. Impressed for sure with the run by Bobby Haydock, Dick Schuler bringing it home. Those guys struggled all night long. Greg Breen running without a wing as long as he did. Some great racing action all season long. 41 races wrapped up here tonight with the Season Summit Classic 125. Dave-O adds his name to the list of 2-time winners and multiple winners of the Summit Classic, and now is tied with the guy that he battled for most of the race here tonight, Brad Keyser, with 2 wins. The most in Summit Classic history, Ray Sand Jr. with 5. And it gives Dave-O something to shoot for in his Supers career. For all of us here at the Supermodified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series, we want to thank First to Finish Race Servers, BreezeGraphics.com, Hairbag Studios, Icings on Top, specialty cakes for all occasions, and proud sponsor of the Supers Rookie of the Year Award, and more importantly, to Dave-O, as he just won his second Triple Crown of Supermodified Sim Racing tonight. They sponsor that award as well. Grid-Finder.com. Find your place on the grid and become an approved league like Supers. BurgerSmokehouse.com. Simple family traditions since 1927. Wags Custom and Cool Awards, making you look cool in Victory Lane. And BMK Logistics sponsor the BMK Logistics Fast Car Dash Challenge and the President's Day special, getting you your Amazon products in speedy delivery style. Thanks so much to our good friend James East at TeamGoonsquad.com. James, you've been racing, you've been announcing. You need some sheet time, man. Take some rest tonight. You did a great job. Appreciate having you in here. And I know all the drivers look forward to every broadcast that you can make here at Supers.
Well, thank you guys for having me. It's been a lot of fun growing with the Supers family, both on and off the virtual raceway, and looking forward to some real life racing shenanigans once again in 2023.
James East, your host here tonight on the Supers Broadcasting Network. As we wind down our season and we look forward to a beautiful summer here in the United States of America and across the world for all of our listeners, we want to thank you all for being a part of what we try to do differently. Super Modified Sim Racing for the right reasons since 2004. We'll be starting our 18th non-wing season the first week of June with a focus on the non-wing Super Modifieds that became so famous at Oswego Speedway. I want to thank Kevin Timmons, our broadcasting producer here tonight. Just a fantastic job as he always does. We'd love to hear from you. Send us an email at info@supers.net. Tell us how we did. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you didn't like, but tell us something. I'm Bob Gangwer, thanking all of you for joining us here tonight. And no matter where you may be in the world, good morning, good afternoon, or good night. And always keep it wing side up and wheels to the ground.
Well, if you're gonna do it, I say do it with someone you love. And if you're going through it, I say do it with someone you love. I've been around a long time, in and out of love. But if you're gonna do it, I say do it with someone you love.